Y'all, welcome back to my page. We are now on chapter 7 of Kim Porter's book. Yeah, it's been a lot. To unpack if this is allegedly true. With everything that we have seen play out in the media and with 50 Cent's documentary, what y'all think? Do y'all think so far the book is tying up loose ends to some of the questionable or reasonable doubtful moments that we've seen play out in court and or the documentary? But once again, this is all for entertainment purposes. This is not my work at all. And everything that's in this book is alleged, because I wasn't there, you wasn't there, we don't know. We just here for the plot twist of it all. All right, chapter 7.
Chapter 7. Threats. At this point, I knew I had to get away from him, but I was scared. Is he gonna take my life if I try to escape? One February evening, I thought I found my opportunity at dinner after an event. We were at a ritzy restaurant in a private booth. It was an exclusive setup. We were alone, but we were in public. Perfect. Sean was on the phone talking to an unknown listener as he sat down. His words on the call will be etched in my mind forever. We're gonna release who shot you now. He waited for a response. Then went on to say, of course they're gonna think B.I.G. was talking about Bob. That's the whole fucking point. Nobody would give a fuck about a diss track against LL fucking Cool J. Do you know how much money we'll make with this kind of rap beef? Niggas battling after someone really got shot? This may not be the best time for this conversation. Sean was finishing up. We'll drop that shit tomorrow. He listened into the phone and then responded, there's gonna be blood in the street. Niggas miss. Pop's alive. Let's capitalize on that shit. When he responds, it's just gonna mean more money. He turned around and looked at me. Spoke back into the phone, I'll call you back. Then hung up and spoke to me. What's wrong? I tried my best to give a fake smile at what I'd heard. After all, me and Pop were intimate. I responded, nothing. Sean wasn't fooled. Are you sure? His demeanor was threatening, but I responded as cool as I could muster to his intimidating stare. Yeah, of course. He took my hand saying, that's wonderful. He began to squeeze my hand until it hurt as he continued. Because seeing you walk in the office while I was talking about killing that motherfucker and you not saying shit to me had me a little concerned. His grip was starting to hurt badly. You're hurting me. As he continued, he squeezed tighter. You're pretending you didn't hear anything was a sign of your loyalty to me, not something I should be concerned with, right? I had no choice but to give him the answer he wanted. I knew I was trapped when I responded. Of course I'm loyal to you. He let me go as he responded, good. And remember, I'm the big dick. I snatched my hand back in pain. He smiled and said, let's start off with a good wine. He snapped his fingers and his favorite wine was poured for him. They knew what Sean wanted and what he wanted he got. I'm trapped. Now isn't the time for me to launch my escape. I have to be strategic. It's going to be hard to leave the glamour, the glitz, the lifestyle. I mean, this man just snapped his fingers at one of the most exclusive restaurants in New York City and they poured his drink of choice. The bottle of wine is $800 and this is 1994. The list to get in this place is 6 months long if you are somebody. Mayor Giuliani has a table here tonight also. If I got up and walked out, I would be safe, but what about tomorrow? I had to think. He sipped his wine and smiled. You're not drinking? He pointed at my glass, and of course a waiter filled it. They knew what I liked as well. Sean has a bad temper. He yells sometimes, and okay, he's roughed me up once or twice, but he never punched me. He never bruised me, and he never hit Quincy. I would not have stood for that. He never laid a hand on my son. At that time, I never thought of him touching Quincy in any way. Then the significance of what he said to me hit me. Is he mad at Tupac over me? I'm the big dick. Oh my God. The last time he put his hands on me, it was because I enjoyed Jamie Foxx too much. Shit, he enjoyed Jamie too. He gets so insanely jealous. It's not fair. He wants to bring other men into the bedroom, but gets jealous when he does. Damn, you're quiet tonight, he says, snapping me back into the present. I asked the question what was burning in my mind since I walked into that office. What does Chris think of this? He looked at me coolly and said, this fat ass better just keep doing music. A third guest was escorted over by security. Sean motioned for him to sit. A waiter walked over to Sean Carter and asked, would you like something? Carter